another motivational video for you, and I'm super stoked about it. Eyes are not doing so well. I don't know if you could see how dark they are. And they kind of burn a little bit, but whatever. So excited about today's video. So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I had a couple of my clients that sent me some ideas. So I talked about 2 ideas yesterday. Then another client sent me 2 ideas, and I still had 2 from the last client. And I'm still open to more ideas. So come on, keep them coming. Let's go. Right now. Send them now. Like right now. Okay. So, but basically, I mean, literally what makes this video good is that somebody actually did something this morning that I want you guys to all go and see. And it is like a perfect reflection of the 3 subjects that I'm going to talk about that are all kind of together. Self-sabotage and fear of failure, intimidation, and like, maybe like being around other people, or in a good way it works for you, or maybe it doesn't work for you, but how to look at it in a good way. And then negative talk, and specifically like not wanting to maybe get up in the morning and, oh my God, I have to do cardio every day for the rest of my life. I just want to quit now. What's the point? Why keep going if I don't feel like I want to keep going for the rest of my life? Which I'm going to go over things. But, okay, so this morning, yesterday is when I posted it. My client Pete, he was doing a balancing, kneeling on a stability ball and tricep extensions. FYI, I didn't post it in the video, but that's a 70-pound dumbbell that he was holding. And I had a lot of comments. One of my coaching clients reposted the video, sent it to her girlfriend that she works out with in the morning, and she's like, we totally got to try this. And then I said, if you try, you better do a video and tag me in it, and she did it this morning. So, my awesome client, Michelle, as well as all my other clients are just as awesome. But my awesome client, Michelle, and this is, I know the subject was fear of failure and self-sabotaging when it comes to, like, staying on point with the plan, and we're going to get into that, like with food and stuff like that. But I wanted to talk about fear of failure when it comes to stuff like that, and intimidation. Like, all these little things come together. I'm so excited about this, you have no idea. So many people could have looked at that video and saw that guy, and he's in disgusting shape. I'm not going to say how old he is, ripped, abs, whatever, and that's an extremely hard exercise to do, and balancing, and with a 70-pound dumbbell. And people could have looked at that and been like, oh my God, that's dynamic. That's so hard, I could never do that. If you say you can do it, you'll do anything in your power, whether it was within 24 hours or less for Michelle to go and try it the next day, or you keep trying it and you get it in a week, you get it in 2 weeks, whatever. Literally, we all are capable of doing stuff. The only thing that holds us back is our negative mind and our fear of failure. What the hell is the big deal if you fail? Like, don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of it. You're going to live your life being afraid of so many different things. I'll briefly talk about, like, me with jiu-jitsu and tournaments and stuff like that, which I've posted a couple. And people ask, like, what do I think before I go? I'm not cocky. I don't say I'm going to win, but I have to say I'm going to win because I have to do that. In my mind, it's not in a cocky way that I'm saying it. It's in the secret kind of law of attraction kind of way. I don't think about anything. I don't like to look at my opponents. I don't like to be, to give in anything to it. So, if I was to look at an exercise, or if I was to look at a tournament, and maybe it's a super hard one, or a movement, or whatever, I say, I could do it. Whatever it is in my power, I'm going to do my best to do it. Even when I'm in class, and I'm about to go up against a brown belt or a black belt, I don't think I'm going to win, but I got to say to myself, I'm going to do the best that I can to survive. Literally, it's got to be the same frame of mind. You have to have that frame of mind. And then to get back to, like, competitions, being afraid of failing. Who cares? If you fall off the ball, who cares? If I lose, am I going to lose my house in a tournament? If I fall off the ball at a gym, if you fall off the ball, are you not going to be able to pay your mortgage? No. But what you feel afterwards is disgustingly amazing. I bet you $1,000,000 that I don't have to give you. Just saying. because I know I'm not wrong, but if I was, I don't have $1 million to give you. I bet you Michelle is going to be on top of the world today because, oh my God, she looked at that exercise and then she did it. And then she made a comment about how it was too light and she only did it. And I said, don't you dare belittle what you just did by using words like, I just did this or I only did this. No, it was amazing what you did and whatever. You try it next time with a heavier dumbbell. Great, because that's what she said she wanted to do. That's awesome. But what you did was incredible. And we all are capable of that. And in reference to intimidation, which was one of the things that one of my clients was talking about, you have to understand, right? My client yesterday, the person that asked me for this, was next to one of my 70-year-old clients, BJ. And BJ was flipping around a 25-pound kettlebell and flipping around 20 and 25-pound dumbbells. And this is a woman that 7-8 months ago had shoulder surgery. This is a woman that's 70 years old. Hello? Let's just focus on that alone. Let's talk about a woman that's walking into my studio with a knee brace because of something that happened. Tell me the story. A long time ago where she was chopping down a tree, I think she said, and she hit herself with an axe, which is kind of crazy that this happened like 2 years ago. A 78-year-old woman is chopping down trees. But don't be intimidated by the other people. Feed off of their energy. If you're in a place where you have the opportunity to be around amazing people that are in my studio, or just go to my Facebook. I have 390 videos, and a lot of them, yes, a lot of them are motivational ones, my family, to show you that I'm human, that it's more than just training with me. But I do have a lot of little mini clips of my sessions. So you can go and check those videos out and see, oh my God, look at that woman. She's not going all the way down in her push-up. I don't care. She's not going all the way up in her shoulder press. I don't care. I believe in going heavy enough, doing the best that you can, no modifications, don't go down on your knees, and then you'll notice if this is all you're getting on your shoulder press, next time you'll get here. Next time you'll get all the way here, and as soon as you do that, then the weight's got to get heavier. But go look at that. Go look at those incredible people. You know, I mean, in a corporate gym, it's really hard to look around. I mean, there are amazing people. I'm not diminishing or belittling or whatever to that. There are amazing people that work out in that gym. But I've been in corporate gyms. I've been the fitness manager, a trainer, or whatever. And more of the population in there are people that are going through the motions. People that haven't worked with a trainer, people that look the same after 3, 4. I mean, I was in a gym once for 5 years and I saw the same people look the same way. No direction. But what I'm talking about is surrounding yourself with the people that are amazing, the people that you look up to, but not comparing yourself, which that actually is another thing. Not comparing yourself to somebody else, because you can't. You can't do that. You can't look at a woman that's the same age as you that's doing heavier weight when maybe she's never been injured before. You know, maybe she, and you have a knee surgery or you have a knee injury. Like, you can't compare yourself to anybody. You can have role models and people that you look up to because you need to have that. Like, that's why I put my story out there. You could be somebody that has stomach issues, that has a hypothyroid, that has a child and says, I want somebody that I can look up to, and I'll be that person. Again, not trying to toot my own horn, but if I can do it, if I can be overweight and then underweight and then have a thyroid problem, have fasciitis in my feet, and do all these things and eat clean every day because I need to, because if I don't eat good, I feel my pain in my feet. I feel my Crohn's disease. I feel my eyes 1,000 times worse. I feel headaches. I won't be able to lift the weight that I need to lift to hold on to this much muscle to be able to break all of the issues and break every single thing that's read out there that you can't do this if you have this, and you can't do that if you have that, and you shouldn't be doing this, and it's all garbage. We are all capable of anything. Another one of my Facebook friends posted a beautiful motivational video about a woman with a prosthetic, a young girl with a prosthetic leg. And all those things are so motivating. I always post pictures of that. So, I mean, so we talked about being intimidating and comparing yourself, and don't do that. Just work hard, and if you're going to compare yourself to somebody that's worse off. or that you feel like might have a little bit more issues than you have, and let them be your motivator. Like my client Dee Dee, that is incredible, that I told you guys about, that one day she broke her finger in session, and she fell, broke her finger, showed it to me, I almost threw up in my mouth. One of my clients that's a nurse popped it back in place, and Dee Dee said to me, "Do you want me to keep going, or should I go home?" And I said, first of all, I effing love you, and you can clean up and go home. And I taped her finger for her, and she went to the doctor and came in the next day. Damn it, came in the next day. Those are the kind of people that you want to look up to. Don't be intimidated by the ones that have been in the studio or have been working out for 30 years and maybe been working out with me for 2, 3, 4, even 7. I have a client that comes and goes that's been with me throughout the whole time that I've been in California. Don't compare yourself to those people. You know, on Wednesday night, I had one of my clients, Elizabeth, that's been with me for 6 months, that was in session with one of my virtual clients that does a drop-in, and she's been with me for a little over, going on now 2 months. And Elizabeth was so motivating to my other client because everything that she was feeling for the specific exercise that, oh my God, I want to go home, I can't do this, Elizabeth felt 6 months ago. And now she was the demonstrator for that other client. So like, and at first Elizabeth wanted to stop and go home and, oh my God, I can't do this. And she just pushed every day. It didn't take her 6 months to do the exercise to get it right. It took her, because we don't do it every day. She maybe did it once every, whatever, month, every couple weeks or whatnot. But it took that constant fire that I believe I can. And no matter how long it takes, 1 week, 1 month, 1 day, less than 24 hours, Michelle, you're going to be able to do whatever you set your mind to. But if you believe you're not going to do it, you can't. If you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. The negative talk in reference to, it's the way you look at cardio. I love doing my run. It's meditation. So I love that the rest of my life I'm going to get up and run every morning. But you don't want to think of it that way. Don't think about the rest of your life. Think about the next day. Just like I talk to people about goals that they have. You know, if you have a 100-pound weight loss goal, don't think about 100 pounds. Just think about the next week and then the next month. So think about just getting through the next day. And then it's less exhausting. And then when you eat so good, then your cardio and your workouts don't feel like punishment, and then you enjoy them that much more. And then remember how great you feel afterwards. So now to kind of go back to Michelle, and I did a video about this, so this video is getting long. I did a video about this a while ago, about something that can help. Suggestions, remembering. So like I made a suggestion in another video, and I'll just remind you guys about it. Positive affirmations every morning. 3 in the morning and 3 at night, the first thing that you do, and make one of them something that you don't believe. Like back in the day, I was told that I was stupid every day for 20-something years by my father. So it took 7 years for me to believe it. Every morning and every night, I had to look myself in the eyes, in the mirror, and say, I am not stupid, and then say it again at night. And it took years for me to truly believe it. So if one of those things is that I'm worth it, I'm beautiful, I'm fit, whatever it is, whether you believe it or not, you need to say it. That's number 1. Number 2, when you're on your high, like this morning, you didn't feel like doing cardio and then you did it and you feel on top of the freaking world, make a video of yourself. Save it in your phone. Nobody sees it. You don't need makeup on. You don't need anything. You can look like you just got hit by a truck. And in the mirror, tell yourself, damn it, this morning, let's say your name is Stacy. Damn it, this morning, Stacy, you totally wanted to go back to bed. And now look at you. Oh my God, you're going to have an awesome day. I feel phenomenal. And then the next morning you wake up and you don't want to do cardio. Go back into your phone camera and watch yourself. And get your rump shaker out of bed and go do it. That is a huge motivator. And I've had a couple clients do it. 2 specific clients that actually told me that it worked for them. It really does work. Not watching a motivational video, like that works too. Go watch me speak. Or somebody else that motivates you. Or somebody that's got prosthetic legs that's making it work and with a smile on their face. Or yourself. I mean, it's you. You're telling yourself, I did it, I succeeded, and I feel like $1,000, but you just can't remember that right now. And that you're just waking up and feeling like poo, and you don't want to do anything. And then to kind of play a little bit more, and then I'll end this, on the self-sabotage and fear of failure. And that really has to do with also the food as well as the fear of like an exercise or whatnot. But like, it's almost like you're afraid you're going to fail, but you kind of think in the back of your mind that you are, and then you sabotage yourself and you eat bad. And it's just forming habits and finding coping skills, because you're just so used to feeling bad about yourself and feeling like you're not worthy and feeling like there's no light at the end of the tunnel because you're never going to succeed. You know, let's just say if you're somebody that's always been, you know, unhealthy, or come from a family unhealthy and overweight and whatnot, and you don't know any better. You don't even know that you're capable of that when you are. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as big boned and you have to be a big girl. No, you don't. I've seen some incredible transformations personally that I've done to people. And you just have to have the faith and find out what's going to keep you motivated each day to keep going. And if you lose track, you forgive yourself. Don't constantly fall back on that. I forgive myself and keep making the mistakes. But you find your coping skills. And one of the things that you need to do is, if you don't believe it, you have to convince yourself. You have to, like, mind F yourself, if you know what I mean. Fill in the blank. F you. Mind F yourself and say, I can be fit. Even if you have 100 more pounds to lose, that's going to be one of your motivation. I will be ripped. I will. And tell yourself that, like you're fighting, like you're fighting an argument with somebody that there is a black bag there. I will be fit. Like, that's what you need to do. And find what your coping skills are. Stay busy. Stay out of your house. All those things that I've taught you guys about. This video is going to take forever. And I have to go eat. God. And look, I'm dry. That's how long I've been talking, that I'm dry. Except for my sports bra and pants. But I gotta go. And I love you. And, I just gave you a little kiss. Okay? Okay. I love you. Bye.